Hello to my Leo family. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot. This is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for the week of November 15th through the 21st. Thank you so much for joining me today. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe and join me daily for my quick glance daily readings. Now, a big reminder, Leo, these are general readings, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. And for your reading this week, Leo, I am using the Tarot of the Divine, which is inspired by folklores and fairy tales from around the world, which I will include for each card that's in your reading. I'll put the information in the description box below, and you can look up the stories behind the cards that you received. So, Leo, let's get into the reading. First card, Major Arcana card, the World. And let me just bump the camera down a little bit here. Next, the Three of Wands. And the Eight of Swords. Okay, we're first going to talk about your tarot cards here. We'll get to your oracle cards in a little bit, Leo. But there's a message, an indication, an energy here, Leo, where you truly need to share your gifts and talents with the rest of the world. There's something that's stopping you, something that's making you hesitate. And you need to get to the bottom of that, Leo, as the talent that you have needs to be shared with the rest of the world, as it's really going to do a lot for the highest, greatest good for everyone. So, taking a look at your first card here, you have the Major Arcana card, the World. And you seem to get this card quite a bit. This card's an indication that your current phase of life is now ending. Leos are often in a transformation type state, going through a cycle, learning the lessons, getting the experience, and then going on to a new phase, a new cycle. And that's what the World card is representing this week. Kicking off your reading, kind of wrapping up a phase, a cycle of your life. And you're going to be going on. Moving on to something new. Now, what this card here is depicting is kind of like a happily ever after kind of ending, especially following a difficult journey, a difficult time. So it is success in the end, a positive outcome. Except with this now ending, there's a new journey, enticing you and beckoning you, Leo, to move forward. So the World card is a card of completion, recognition, fulfillment, celebration. And this number 21 reduces to 3, which is an indication of new beginnings. Now I can pull a clarifying card. See what we might get for additional information. Oh, wow. The Queen of Wands flew out. An indication this is definitely representing you, Leo, moving forward into your future, going on what I'm going to say is a new adventure, a new direction. There's really nothing more that needs to be said. So I'm just going to tuck this underneath here. Next card, the Three of Wands. And note the 3 energy again, the new beginnings. And this story here pretty much is telling you what you have to go through, going into that new direction, that new beginning for your future. Three of Wands represents putting in the hard work, traveling, possibly a long journey, making sacrifices, but staying motivated, Leo. Keep going, because there is reward, there is freedom, there is romance for some of you. So let's pull a clarifying card for this Three of Wands. See what we can get. But this is an indication to move forward with maybe something that you've been hesitating on doing. Okay, Leo. You got the Major Arcana card, the Devil. Wow. And if I remember correctly, you're getting this card consistently in the past couple of weeks as what's blocking you from moving forward. So could be one of two things. The Devil here is Capricorn's card in energy. So could be a Capricorn around you is what the problem is. What is stopping you for whatever reason? Whether it's commitment, might be a partner, might be an obligation with this person. But this is preventing you from moving forward with what is like slated as your purpose for your future, your destiny. Now, the other thing with the Devil card could be you're limiting yourself. You're kind of restricting yourself. You're holding yourself back there, Leo. Could be maybe a personal habit, possibly not eating right, not hydrating, maybe too much of a good thing. There could be something here that's affecting your health and well-being, and that's preventing you from moving forward. So let's just tuck this underneath. And we're going to move on to your Eight of Swords. And the energy with this card is that it represents kind of being caught up in your own insecurities. And the individual here on this card is kind of staying hidden and contemplating if she's better off staying where she is or stepping out of what this is kind of like a self-made prison here. So definitely can be a card where you're feeling trapped with your circumstances. This can be like representing a very anxious energy. But looking at the numerology for the Eight of Swords, number 8 is abundance. And that's what is waiting for you, Leo. So if there is something here with this Eight of Swords, which I think is tied to your Devil card, preventing you from moving forward in your future, you need to step out of being hidden, held back, restricted. So let's pull a clarifying card for the Eight of Swords, see what else Spirit wants to reveal. But with this Eight of Swords, I'm just picking up the word hesitation. There is a hesitation. The Two of Pentacles. Well, look at this. Certainly looking at the boats in the back, something has been making your life just go up and down. Circumstances. Could be the Capricorn individual really making you juggle everything around you, which is preventing you from being able to move forward with your own plans. And the really interesting thing here, Leo, is that the Two of Pentacles, this is Capricorn's card in energy. So, wow. Very, very strong indication here. For my Leo family, there is a Capricorn creating all this issue for you, preventing you from tapping into the energy that really this card is ruled by. This is Jupiter. This is good luck, good fortune, good health, power, status, and it's not being available to you. There's such a strong, strong indication for the last couple of readings. This one, where there is a Capricorn around you that is interfering with what I'm going to say is your life path or destiny. And this can certainly be your partner. This could be a family member. This could possibly be a coworker, maybe a good friend. But there's something with this Capricorn energy that's holding you back from being the person that you're meant to be and the life path that you're meant to be on. This is really an energy here where it's really, really holding you back. Now, the numerology here. We have number 32, which reduces to 5. 5 is a difficult energy. It's also an indication something has to change. And the hardest thing about the number 5 energy is actually taking that first step and making that change. There is something that you're meant to do through your gifts and talents, Leo, that you're not able to share with the rest of the world. At least you might be partially doing it, but not the capacity that you were meant to, because something, or should I say someone, is holding you back from just freely being able to do it. Could be that you have obligations and responsibilities, something connected with this individual here or circumstance that you need to think about to kind of break free from it this time, Leo. This number 5 energy is one where it's wanting you to break old habits. It's shaking things up once again. So tap into spirit this week, Leo. Do some meditating. And we're going to see which crystal is being suggested for this week. And just meditate and ask for direction and guidance from spirit as to how you should proceed and move forward. But this is really unbelievable to have this Capricorn energy showing up. I think this is the 3rd week in a row. So it's a really strong message. Now let's take a look at which crystal has been suggested for you for this week, Leo. Wow. Peridot, which is really funny because before this week, my intuitive side chose the peridot crystal to be in the weekly videos. So it's especially is important for you, Leo. And this is, it's very crumbly. That's why I'm trying to handle it gingerly. But this is a natural piece of peridot that's mined right here in Arizona, a special place. And I went down and actually personally was able to get this hunk for myself. So I have a deep connection with it. And if you are new to my channel, yes, I am a Leo. That is my sun sign. So let's get back to the peridot crystal. Does have many metaphysical properties to it. First, it is known as the stone of compassion, believed to bring in good health, good sleep, peace to relationships. It helps balance emotions and the mental energies. And it's so good for inspiring and invoking creativity. And wearing peridot will have a very calming effect. It's going to increase your strength, your vitality. And if you wear it as a necklace, it's a protector against negative emotions. Now, on our crystal card here, you see the word teach. And that's really in regards to some specific Leo individuals, as you are natural teachers, Leo. And for some of you, you're being encouraged this week to use your natural healing abilities, your compassion and energy and love to help and nurture and teach others. So this is your gift, whether you're aware of it or not. Your words are very powerful, Leo, and you have the ability to connect with people from all walks of life. You can provide important information to those that need it most. And as I said, you can be teaching unknowingly through your writing, through the words you speak, through your own positive energy. And for many of you, leading by example. So part of your life's purpose here, Leo, is to heal and teach others and share your knowledge wherever you can. Now let's take a look at your oracle card message this week. And the first card here flew out. And I asked Spirit if this is the card to take it. And yes. And you received flying. I'm just checking. Is that a unicorn? I think so. Sorry. But I continued shuffling and I felt there was almost like a part 2. So let's see what we got here. Gentle gardener. Yeah, something new hatching. So, yep. Okay. So, first message here behind flying is to make you realize, Leo, you have the power to see things from a higher perspective. It's kind of like rising above all your challenges, your opportunities, and you're going to be able to see things from a new perspective. It's kind of an energy that's coming in that's going to be available to you. Almost kind of like having invisible wings, Leo. That's going to allow you swiftly to bring your circumstances into alignment with your highest purpose. So it's an indication here that your waiting is over, your hard work is paid off, and the things that you're hoping for are no longer beyond your reach. So you have the ability to kind of reach for the stars here and find that particular star that has your name on it, Leo. So the angels are indeed waiting for you. And then part 2, gentle gardener. It's an indication to be your own person, Leo, to be a conscious creator. Kind of a reminder, Leo, that your thoughts, your feelings, your belief create the reality that you experience. So kind of a reminder, Leo, that everything that you send out into the world is kind of what's being created. So absolutely stay positive and then expect wonderful energy to return back in. This is an indication here your garden is abundant. So be true to yourself, Leo. So Leo, to wrap things up for your reading this week, you're done with a certain cycle. You are so done with that cycle. And you've been struggling. And with the World card, it's telling you you're moving on, or the need for you to move on from this current phase of your life right now. And the 3 of Wands here is an indication to push forward for your future. And the 8 of Swords is an indication that you've been hiding along. You've been hiding long enough. And the thing that's really amazing is this Devil card energy, Capricorn, and the 2 of Pentacles energy, Capricorn. This is the problem. So definitely could be a Capricorn individual, or it could also be that you're trying to go about things in a very practical way, which maybe you need to look at things from a different perspective. As your Oracle card message, flying here, is telling you to do just that. And you'll be able to see the abundance. And your angels and guides are suggesting the Peridot crystal this week, as it's an indication many of you have such great gifts and talents that you need to share with the world. So try to figure out what this 8 of Swords energy is this week for you, Leo, and find a way to break free of that energy. And if having a Capricorn in your life resonates with you, you need to take a good look at what about that relationship is controlling you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to subscribe and help support my channel. And for a private tarot card reading, my website link is listed below. Love and abundance to my Leo family.